Hey, Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews. Busy day raking the leaves today. It was a beautiful fall day. A little warmer than usual for this time of year in New England. But I got through the first layer of leaves, and I expect next week I'll get through the second, and the week after I'll get through the third. So that's what happens in New England. And I'm here to review another beer from New Hampshire, here in New England. And today I'm going to be reviewing one for the season. This is from Smuttynose of Portsmouth, New Hampshire. This is their Pumpkin Ale. Smuttynose Pumpkin Ale has an ABV of 5.6%. It's brewed in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Comes out every year between about August and October. And I'm going to review it for you here today. It's distributed around the entire Atlantic coast, from Maine all the way down to Florida. So Smuttynose is one of those New Hampshire beers that really gets out, and it's pretty well-known beer nationwide. So, I'm going to pour it into a Smuttynose glass, and let me get my 1950s bottle opener and pop the cap on it. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's give it a pour. This is from the 2011 batch, and we'll see how it is this year. I've had this one before, and this is the first time I've had it for the new year, or for the new pumpkin season, let's put it that way. Okay, right off the bat, you get a really orange, hazy, but very orange looking beer. Decent enough head for a fairly moderate pour. Lots of carbonation going on here, but it's hazy and cloudy. Let's check out the aroma. I'm getting that pumpkin puree that they brew with, that they mix into the mash. You get a good pumpkin aroma, a good spicy aroma. Maybe you're getting some, well, getting a little bit of allspice, a hint of cinnamon, not much in the way of clove, but just a whiff of it. I'm getting more of the allspice and the cinnamon, along with the pumpkins. The pumpkin is a pretty solid aroma on this one as well, and that seems appropriate for a pumpkin ale. Let's give it a taste. Up front, smooth. The body is light to medium. Not a bad light to medium body. Creamy too, a very creamy body as well. You can just feel sort of a nice weight that's sort of enveloping the tongue. Now, up front, I'm getting the pumpkins and the spice. Cinnamon and allspice are pretty notable in the taste, just like they are in the aroma. And the pumpkin is actually kind of mellow. It's not, you know, a real pumpkin-y pumpkin, but just enough of it to let you know that it's there. There is definitely a sharp bitterness, maybe due to some hops, coming up on the tail end of that beer. It's got the cleansing sensation of clove. You know, when clove has this distinct aroma, but when I use it, it just feels like I'm like clearing out my sinuses when I have a lot of it in there, and it has that sort of cleansing sensation in this bitter sort of fashion. So it's sweet at first, solidly bitter in the end, and smooth all the way around. Fairly easy to drink, continues to leave some lacing. It's just a pretty good beer. It's not bad at all. Yeah, Smuttynose. This is I like Smuttynose brews for the most part. I get plenty of Smuttynose brews. This pumpkin ale is actually kind of nice. Although I'm not going to say it's one of the best ones I've ever had, I'm going to say it's kind of nice. How's that? It's not as good as Southern Tier, Pum King, which is one of my favorites. In fact, I think that's actually one of my absolute favorites. From New England, I actually kind of prefer the Woolivers. Well, I used to prefer the Woolivers Will Stevens Pumpkin. I'm not sure if they've come back in that name this year. I think it's just Woolivers Pumpkin Ale this year. So I'm not sure if they they have that agreement with Will Stevens Pumpkin Farm anymore. But I remember last year the Woolivers Will Stevens was quite good, and I really do like Southern Tier Pumpkin. Those are probably two of my favorite ones. So this one is not bad. It's a likable beer, and there are a lot worse ones, but there are also some better ones. So above average, but very drinkable. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. This is Smuttynose Pumpkin Ale. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.